Moin moin and hello, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We left off doing the wood transportation job and we shall continue it in the middle of the rain. Then we also have a fertilizing job. Maybe we will not continue to do, maybe we'll not do the fertilizing job because it is pouring. And pouring means you get stuck in the field. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Pouring means you get stuck in the field. There you go. I still haven't adjusted the RPM for the engine sound of this tractor. Because the engine sound that I've configured is copied from another mod edit project that I had going. And that one revs till 2200. This one does obviously not. So yeah, I need to adjust that. Maybe after the recording. Which will be in an hour about, and I will probably have forgotten about it. So let's get back to the gas station. Gas station slash... I think it's a restaurant or something like that. And then we continue the rest of the logging. Get the logs over here and then we'll see what we do next after that. So yeah, see you in a sec. So we have arrived at our destination. That means I'm gonna try... We're gonna take that log there afterwards. So we're gonna leave this... Oh wait, let me turn off the bacons. So yeah, we're sitting out in the open now. Full on in the rain. So I'm gonna get this done and then we'll bring this and then we'll continue to do farming stuff. Hopefully we get some more jobs in. It's still, I mean, it's 7 already in June. Maybe we'll actually skip time. Need to also check how much the gold milk is worth. So maybe we can sell that in this episode too. Man, I'm not liking this situation here. You know what I need to do? I need to get into the fend. Okay, I have an idea. Watch me do it. Look at me do it. Okay. It's gonna be a bit sketch, but it's gonna work out. There you go. Oh man, this is a sketchy situation here. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Foreshadowing, foreshadowing. Ah, see the wheel of the fence already jiggling like a piece of jello. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get this done. It seems to be working. If something happens, I will bring you back in. So, finished putting the logs on the trailer. Kinda worked with the fence. I tried to pick them up from the top. But it's so glitchy. I can't put my finger on it, what is going on with that. It didn't work out properly, so we just went with our fence method here. Put the chunky fence in front, you know, and then just shove the log forks, the logs against the fence tires, which worked quite good. You know, it worked alright. It wasn't a perfect solution. There drives the Deutz to the shop because we need our pallet forks and the Deutz needs a small trailer and we need to empty that. So we might need to sell the gold milk. We need to check out how much worth that is. Man, the logs are not happy. So you know, it's first person perspective fixes all my problems. Let's get to the log site where we need to give the logs and then we will drive to the farm from there. I need to attach the pallet forks. You know what? I can do that right now real quick because the Deutz is here. We can attach the pallet forks. Leave the log forks at the shop. We can pick them up the next time we come by here. Let's do this, and then we can also leave that, no, we'll leave the back weight attached because we can also use it at home on our farmland. So let's put that in the transporting position. Not that there is anybody that would get bothered by that, but I do get bothered, and also the AI drives a little bit better like that. So, need to zoom in a little bit here. There we go. Send the driver there, and we will make our way to the log side where we need to give the rest of the log side. Alright, get this done and then we'll catch back in. So we're here. Pretty cool area, I gotta say. It's very well made. Looks very, very cool. I don't know if this is like a building set. Probably, I would say. I would think so. Even the textures on it, everything is very made, very well made. And we could be the proud owner of this maybe one day. You know, who knows? Maybe we will own this logging site, this facility here. At someday. Let's undo the straps. Put that in there. Oh, no, no. There we go. Wood transportation done. We got $6 of wood for it in terms of money. So let's accept the money for that. That was 5,300. That tastes very nice. I'm going to cancel the fertilizing contract because... there's a hoeing contract. Yeah, I'm not doing them because... YouTube compression is gonna kill this footage otherwise with the rain, and we're just gonna skip time and then we go into July, so we get a little bit more into the new time zone, so we don't have to do all of this here in the night and stuff like that, and in the rain, because this looks okay for me and playable, but when I watch this video on YouTube you will see it's kind of yeah, the rain does not look... I mean, the rain doesn't look so good already in the game. And it kinda will look more awful on YouTube, to put it this way. You know. So yeah. Let's get to the farm and then we will go into our tiny house and take a good nap. So, arrived at the farm. Somebody turned off the light suddenly. I wish there was a smoother transition possible with this, you know, where it doesn't just... It's like a light switch, but a slow transition into the nighttime. That would be very nice. Someday, right? Someday. Someday we will have that, I'm pretty sure. Let's put down the weight and park the what's it called? Park the Deutz a bit better. Man, this... we might need to get like a cabin for it, so we don't sit, if it rains, so we don't sit completely out in the rain. We're like exposed to the elements. And can I just want to test, does this properly work now? Can't attach? It's not a trailer for that, is it? Yeah, it's not a... it can attach this one though, no? Should be able to. Maybe then we sell the small trailer and we just use the gigantic one. Yeah, that doesn't work. No, Deutz, don't. Come on. No. It happened. It wasn't supposed to happen. I can use my fork maybe to lift me back up. Wait, I got this. Don't you worry. No. There we go. Okay, so attaching to, even though the weight has an attachment point at it, it can't do it. For whatever reason, it just doesn't work. I'm not doing this again. Okay, well, there is that. We've tried to do that. Then it just means we need to take the weight with us next time we do some work with it. That was some adventure. Let's check on the goats real quick. They're speedy whatsoever, running around, being happy. They have 3,000 liters of food. They still have so they don't use the food right now because they're using the meadow. They have more than enough water, so they will easily survive this. The night. I mean, they will survive the night anyway, but you know, have food and water. 1,000 liters of goat milk. How much is goat milk right now? Let's have a quick look. We can see here. Goat milk, 2,700. Did I miss the sell time? Can I have a look real quick? When is the best sell time for goat milk? Yeah. No, we didn't. It's it's actually in January. So yeah, we need to wait till then. We will have some more pellets and they're probably gonna start reproducing. So we're just gonna let the pellets accumulate and then start start doing that, the cells, when we're in January. All right, let's go to bed. You know what we do before we go to bed first? We are going to the toilet. Don't look. And don't listen, maybe, you know? No, who knows? Who knows? No, I'm kidding. Let's go and skip forward time. 8 o'clock in the morning. Perfect. Hope I didn't forget anything. I always forget something. It's always... I want to check the sales, but I don't think we have anything we want to buy from there, so... Ooh, let's see. Stuff popped up in the sales. What did pop up in the sales? The header. We have that header, no? We're using that header already. What is this? This is it's a planter for carrots, spinach stuff. Yeah, we don't do veggies. We can't, we literally cannot collect veggies with any of the equipment that is available to us. Yeah, nothing of interest popped up, honestly. For us, it's just more of the same. Yeah, I was interested in buying this thing. I don't know if we need it. Since we have the Deutz now, I think the Deutz pretty much replaces all of our needs for this thing, because it can't attach, can't extend forward, you know what I mean? Like, up front. So yeah, we have sunflower oil, 3 pellets. We will sell that, we will always sell the sunflower oil immediately, because this is more or less an income source for us. And then I think the goats will be fine. We will check them this time here. Yeah, the goats are perfectly fine. They have more than enough water. We could skip another time, and another time they have plenty of water. They have more than enough food. The meadow even grew overnight again. Now we need to see contracts. Yeah, now we're starting to have these spinach and peas again. Now we start having these contracts pop up that need a bit more time and attention from us. Baling, round baling, nice. Pending contract, yep, accept that. Then we accept the cultivating. And then we accept all of these also. Deadwood, wood transportation, 2,800. Honestly, for 2,800, I'm not doing this. It needs to be like 5 or 6K, because look at the distance, right? The first of the distance is on the other side of the map, and then secondly, I didn't press anything. It suddenly went to the to the harvesting job. I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of creepy, but all right. Yeah, the distance is too long between this, and the time you spend doing them is ridiculous. So yeah, we are going to do the cultivating jobs first. I would say we do them first, and then we start doing plowing. We could even send the Fiat Agri to do the plowing, actually. Yeah, we could do that. And then we could do the baling job afterwards ourselves. Well, let me get this set up, and then we will go do the cultivating. So I just thought about it. We should maybe sell the sunflower seeds, sunflower oil first, before we do anything else. Can we attach the small trailer to this tractor, actually? Let me have a look. We parked ourselves very interesting here. So we need to fix our parking positions a little bit. Leave that running. No, I should go this way. Could even get out and do all of that. Yeah, we need to move this trailer. Or actually, we could use it, right? Should be fine. I mean, then we don't have to unload the other one. Work smart, not hard, you know? So let's put the forks down. Maybe spread them a little bit. And then we can stack these pellets on top of each other. Because we can use the money. We are not down bad. We have some cash left. But we will get less and less, obviously. Or it means less and less. We need more and more for bigger fields and bigger equipment. Like I said, I want to buy a cow barn at some point. And they are quite pricey. Even though there is cheaper ones. But yeah, we want something a bit bigger and more substantial. So let's get this loaded. And then we will go to Sisico. Was the shop, I think, name. There we go, put everything down on the doors so it doesn't have to hold the weight up all the time. Let's bring fast our... Oops, wrong button. Let's bring fast our whole little tiny amount of sunflower oil, which we need though, we can use that money. I know they are probably, we should usually wait when to sell them, but I want this to be like a little income. But I also don't want to do it directly. I mean, I could put it directly to sale in the production itself, but it's a windmill, so you know what I mean. I kind of want to do it myself also. I enjoy this little trip to the shop and then give the stuff there. I don't even know how you get this done, you know. Getting stuck on that pole there. The waypointing on the map must be buggy, because they get always stuck there. It's always been a problem. No matter what implement they have or which tractor I send there, they always get stuck on that position. So if you're the map modder and you're watching this, yeah, see, look. Maybe try a different waypointing to the for them in this corner here especially. So yeah, let's get this sold and then we will start cultivating other people's fields. So here we go. Let's see how much we get. 5,200. More on the lower side. I'm curious how much it was worth actually. 1,000 liters of sunflower seed. I'm scrolling by every time. 100%. No, I didn't. We're not on the low point. We're also not on the high point, which was in March. The worst to sell it is in December. Okay. Well, then we maybe not sell sunflower seed oil in December and instead keep it for us. Let's get back to the farm, attach the cultivator. Whoa, God, sorry. Sorry, almost drove over the man. Yeah, let's attach the cultivator and then get working. I'm gonna park the trailer here this time so we don't every time close ourselves. And we also need to mow our fields finally. So we get a little bit of hay stock up. I need to start doing this. Can do some, or not hay, some grass bales for the sheep. And we can also, if we get a, yeah, then we need a tether and a windrow though. So then we are back at spending a lot of money for all of this. So let's see, where is our first cultivating field? I think that's, whoop, I'll keep doing this, my apologies. I think that's right next where our worker is. Yeah, our worker is doing plowing there and we need to do cultivating. Field 45. No, that's baling. Field 48. Well, kinda across then there. I remember doing that field. That's very weirdly shaped. So let's get there and then finally get the cultivator to do some work again. It's time. So here we are, field across the store. Let's unfold our cultivator, which we really haven't used in a while. It's been quite some time, because we need to do two. I think we will need that because of the water down on the side down there. I'm pointing at my camera, probably freaking you out, like when you see where it goes down the field there, there's like the water down there, and if you need to turn there, it's better to have two headlands done. Yes, I think cultivating also from the inside of the field to the outside of the field again. I'm playing Farming Simulator, I'm doing some contracts, so I'm just doing the headland first. And it feels more satisfying that way to me, at least, so yeah. Feelings may vary at this point, right? Let's get this done and then we will go to field number 79 after that. And then maybe need to see if we get the baling done. But I'm gonna do the baling in this because I'm gonna go tone deaf if I do it in the Fiat Agri. we're done with our cultivating contract. Our worker finished the plowing contract. We got some mowing contracts popping up. I mean, it's in the middle of the year, so I'm not surprised by that. Let's accept our payment. That is very nice payment. By the way, while I was working here, something new popped up. The case, how do you call it? I forgot the name already. See, the Puma AFS Connect. There, that took me way too long to say. It comes in its default configuration, I think, in terms of horsepower. Yeah, that's the default. And it comes with some trailer bolts on there that can be changed, obviously, if need be. And it can have a front loader. I was just interested in that because it can be a bit taller than the Deutz, but at the same time, we just got the Deutz, and I don't know if this is worth doing. It would mean we would have to get rid of the Deutz again. Like, we just got it, you know. I'm not sure if this is something we should consider. If we need a new tractor now. I mean, how much percentage is this off? 31%. That's not that much, honestly. I mean, it's quite a bit if you think about it, right? Like, then I would mean like 190k otherwise. You know, it's not too bad. It's 30k off, so, you know. Yeah, need to think about that one, let that sink in a little bit, and then we are going to field 79. Man, we have to drive all the way up, then all the way down again. What I was doing now is I'm going to send our worker to go to our farm and park that here. Yeah, go to the worker to go to the farm. Hopefully he makes it, she makes it, and we are going to field number 79. And we're gonna drive all the way home, pick up the baler, and come back to do the baling at 45. What is this here? 123. What would be on here usually? Like a farm or something? It looks very cute. Like little quaint land there. With this gigantic field in front though. So very cute and quaint, but I don't think that will be for us. We're doing 2 headlands here or 1? We could probably get away with 1, I think. Does this make sense? Let's have a look real quick. We could get away with 1, no? Yeah, we're fine with 1. We don't need 2 headlands. We're okay with 1. God. Why am I doing all of this? You know, why am I doing all of this? I wanted to see real quick. So the Puma is 71,000. What? Double, triple tap. Everything. These are 72,000, but they cannot have front loaders. I'm almost 100% sure. Front PTO. There's a lot of options here. Holy crap. Yeah, they don't care. There is no front load. Maybe for the 800 version. Need to see in peace. Like, I'm just scrolling through this now because I don't want to drive off the field here. Could turn on the cruise control turn off that Giants implemented, right? That would be a smart idea, so we could do all of these things here. Alright, I'm gonna get this done and then we are probably going to end the episode after. So yeah, let's get this final job for this episode done. So, friends and family, no, kidding. So we're gonna leave it here. The episode is gonna be over here. And why am I saying this? Why am I talking like that? I just wanted to say, I thought about buying the Puma, like genuinely thought about it. I mean, 160 is not bad, right? But then I look at, for example, the Fendt 900s. Look, I can almost, no, I can pretty much buy 2 Fendt 900s for the price of a Puma. Used Puma. Not to say it's new, it's a used Puma. You can even buy one of these and you still have a front loader, and you still, when you go up in horsepower later on, you come pretty close to the Puma horsepower, like 260. I mean, then you also go close in price to it. Nah, never mind. Bad example, right? Like, but the Fendt, if you buy a base Fendt that's 170 horsepower, you come pretty close to Puma territory with this, and you pay half the price of it. Even if I go up in horsepower, let's say I want to be on the Puma territory. See, I pay 88,000, 90,000, close to half of the Puma. So yeah, that's where I was at. We are definitely going to, that looks funny. We're definitely going to get one of these someday, not now. This is not on, we have everything we need right now, machine-wise. At least I think so. Unless you think of something, please let me know down below in the comments and we will have a look at it, obviously. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe if you feel like it, and a comment down below if you want to say how you feel about the series, or just say hello, you know. I always answer the comments and I'm happy to read them. Thank you so much again. Please take care of yourself. Love yourself. That's very important. And I'll see you in the next one.